You know, I'll never forget what happened to Derrick Johnson. This was a few years ago, up in Minneapolis. Derrick's a federal prosecutor. Sharp guy, always dressed clean, always composed. One of those people who walks into a room, and even if he doesn't say much, you know he's important. That evening, Derrick was driving home after a long day in court. It was summer, just before sunset. He wasn't speeding, wasn't breaking any laws, just driving home to have dinner with his wife and little girl. Suddenly, he saw the flashing lights in his rearview mirror. Police. He pulled over right away, hands on the wheel, did everything by the book. The young cop who approached his window, maybe mid-20s, white, full of attitude. Didn't say hello, didn't explain anything, just barked. License and registration. Derrick asked calmly. Officer, may I know why I'm being stopped? The cop snapped. Did I ask you to talk? Hand over your ID. Now Derrick's been in tough spots before. He's dealt with heated situations in the courtroom, dealt with people much more dangerous than this. So, he kept cool, handed over his ID. The cop stared at it and said with a little laugh, "You some kind of lawyer or something?" Derrick just gave a small smile. Something like that. That set the cop off. He pulled open the car door and ordered Derrick out. At this point, Derrick calmly reached into his jacket and took out his badge. His real federal badge. He said quietly, "I'm a federal prosecutor, Department of Justice." And would you believe it? The cop laughed right in his face. "Oh yeah? I've seen fake badges before. You think that's going to stop me?" Derrick looked at him and said softly, "Officer, are you sure you want to go down this road?" The young cop sneered, thinking he had all the power in the world. But just then, another squad car pulled up. A sergeant stepped out, older, experienced, and when he saw Derrick's badge, you could see his whole face change. He walked over and said, "Sir, I'm so sorry. Please, give us a moment." The young officer's radio crackled. Dispatch came on asking, "Can you confirm you just pulled over the lead federal prosecutor on the Anderson case?" And just like that, the color drained from the young cop's face. The sergeant turned to him and said quietly, but firmly, "Officer, hand over your weapon." The young cop's eyes went wide. "What?" "Now." The cop unholstered his gun, hands shaking. Internal Affairs showed up not long after. Statements were taken. The sergeant kept apologizing. But Derrick? He wasn't angry. He was tired. Later, Derrick told me, "I'm just so tired that this still happens. That even when I follow every rule, I can't avoid it. And the worst part? My daughter's going to see this one day." He drove home that night, pulled into his driveway, and just sat there for a while, thinking. And you know what stuck with me? He said, "No matter how many times the world tries to put me in a box, I know who I am. And they can't take that away." That's Derrick for you. Quiet strength. Calm dignity. And a reminder to all of us. Respect should never depend on the uniform you wear or the badge you carry. It should start with basic humanity.